right? Obviously, people then know the story that YEKINDAR came, but people forget, technically initially came on loan, and it wasn't even until after, like, I think it was like after the majors went mental that he actually signed, like, properly and like, bought himself out and all that jazz, right? Can you remember the story of, like, how he initially even came to join the team? Like, how does a guy from Latvia who plays in fucking Virtus Pro over in CIS, how does he join Team Liquid?
I think we just got word that he was available, and well, at least my teammates knew that he was really good. I didn't really play against him when I was previously pro, so and he was like, I think top 10 like the previous year or something. So I'm like, damn, like we get the opportunity to play with a super good player.
Yeah,
like we should 100% like at least try it, you know. And that's kind of how we got word. And I know that he was in between a couple teams on what he wanted to join, or at least he had like offers from. I'm not gonna like say the team names or anything, but yeah, yeah, it was a cool opportunity for us to even get that.
Right. Obviously, one of the things, like, it's one of the reasons why I imagine he became IGL now is like, if in your team, it makes sense why he would have been like a secondary call and some contributing ideas. Because one thing he has done in the game that I'll give him credit for is when he's on T side, it's like he's playing his own game within a game, because he isn't just the entry guy that's like, right, tell me where to go, or like, I'll hit this timing. It's like he is trying to like read, like the setup was like this, like the next time I can go like that. Obviously, he has bonkers aim too. He can definitely crack open a sight. What's it actually like to integrate a player like that in Liquid? How do you use YEKINDAR to the best?
I think when you get a player like that, it's definitely like the best thing that you can get as an IGL is someone who has high intuition and will take those high risk, high reward kind of plays. Because if he gets that high risk, high reward, then it's like the round just falls apart for the other team, and he's obviously really good at it. So, which is why you see like a lot of IGLs nowadays trying to be that role.
Yes.
And like they actually have pretty good success at it, because they can also just like tell they have like more of a voice. No one's gonna tell them otherwise, kind of thing, you know. So it's a lot of freedom, and I gave him that freedom a lot, and because I trusted him a lot, and I know he has super high intuition, and I think he even says himself, like before Virtus Pro, he was like a brain dead fragger.
Right.
He kind of just did what he was told, and I think James really taught him a lot, and
yes,
he has that system in his mind now, and he believes that's the best system for a team, and I learned a lot from it, and I think James is super smart from what YEKINDAR tells me, and I can tell that he's definitely telling the truth with that one.
See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.